So you know that you could feel people's energies when they come around you. You can feel emotions. You can see the reactions and hear what they think you don't see and don't hear, especially when their spirit is bothered by your light and aura. Do you know that you can also feel the same thing even when a person text messages you as well and DM you? Do you want to know how to spot agents and how they are connected to one another? Let's say someone texts you and this person that texts you is an energy vampire. You heard the honk and the beep, see? Because not only can energy vampires try to drain your energy by being around you and in person, you could be living with them, or even when you go outside, you could come across some of them on your path. Energy vampires, right? Not everybody's an energy vampire. No, some operate at high. There's a high and low, right? Like dog, always. But this is just how to know. We're talking about the text. So, um, energy vampires. Not only can they do these things when around them, but they can also try to take your energy and drain it just through text messages and inboxes as well. Especially if the text is negative. If it's negative, if it's gossip, complaining, provoking, or sending you things about what other people are saying or what other people are doing, which all of that be negative too, and a lot of that be lies and drama as well. But these are the things that they entertain and they like, But you can feel all that negative energy, like that's why they energy vampires. They thrive off negativity. All that, see. So when you have people, these are the things that they do when they try to send you these text messages, and you can literally feel that energy through the message, even on that person too. And you know, not only through messages, social media too. You could just feel it through comments and all that stuff. You could feel it. You could read comments, feel it. I'm telling you. And it don't matter who the person can be. Energy vamp. It don't matter who. It could be anybody, anyone. Either you know them, don't know them, work with them, see them. Anybody can be an energy vampire. Anybody. And there is no age limit for it either. It can be elderly to middle age. Energy vampires, anybody. Don't matter. And let's say someone texts you and it's already negative, and you don't even read it. You can already feel the energy coming from the name, and you don't even have to read all of it. Just that little bit you read, you're already feeling that energy and the negativity that the person is trying to bring to you. Because you do know that, let's say you having a good day or you feeling good, and somebody around you or somebody's talking to you and they bringing up something or complaining about something and they're upset or mad, you might feel that in your spirit to like, why are you trying to bring that to me? Like all of a sudden you feeling things is like, that's what energy vampires really try to feed off the negativity. Misery loves miserable people love miserable people, right? Misery loves company. And when you get these messages from certain people, you can already feel all that. And when you know that it is, you just ignore that. Now, let's say that you ignore the text, right? And this is how you peep how energy vampires move because it's spiritual. It's not physical, right? It's spiritual. So if you live or you are around somebody, right, that is operating on negative and low energy as the same person who tried to text you, peep how the energy vampire move because it's spiritual. So let's say if you ignore that person that texts you and you just decide to block them and go about your day, pay attention to who you live with and who you are around and watch that person if they operating on that same negative energy as the person who texted you. Watch how that person you're around or comes around you randomly in perfect timing bring up the person's name out of the blue that text you. That ain't no that ain't no coincidence. It's spiritual. And that spirit body hacking and jumping to the next vessel operating in that same low toxic unhealed energy as the person that reached out to you. That's exactly what it is. Uh-huh. So if that person who couldn't get a reaction out of you through text failed, or even get a conversation to feed into that negativity, then, well, they'll use and jump into the next person that's around you or comes around you, or even if you live with the person, and try to get that energy off of you. That's how that works. So pay attention to that because it's on timing and it will happen throughout the day as well. But peep it, peep it. It don't matter who it is. Pay attention to that different person. All of a sudden, yo, have you heard from such and such, man? Out of the blue, all of a sudden, coincidence. After you just seen the text and it was nigga, and you just cut that person off. But this next one is asking, hey, have you seen such and such? Like that? I haven't heard from them. Have you heard from them? How they do? Spiritual. But again, because that person's operating low, and that person as well as an energy vampire, is spirits. Easy. Body hack. But you don't see the next one. Spirit. Spirits. Keep it. I remember the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington, right? But spiritually, all those spirits were using all those people on that same negative low frequency to body hack to talk to Denzel. Remember in the precinct scene when the guy was like time, the one who played Tony Soprano time, and every person was looking at Denzel differently, but those were spirits body hacking. And then Denzel called those two people out and called them Azazel, and then all those people started to look at him and talk to him, and then it was different people, but the same spirit was communicating to Denzel through different people to make him look crazy, but in reality, spiritually, all those people that were easily body hacked that was talking to Denzel, only specific ones, were all operating on that same low negative frequency with doors open where the spirits can use the vessel to operate and do what they do. You don't want to see to do what they do. That's why you saw in that scene all the same spirit talking to Denzel with different bodies you seen from the flesh that was all operating low. You think that's not happening now? That's how you spot the energy vampires. So keep that. When they get that negative thing and you cut it off, and the next person either you live with or they talking to, hey, have you heard such and such? Body hack, because they're on the same frequency, the same negativity. Keep it. Telling you. So when that's why it's the discernment, spiritual discernment that the Most High gives the discernment to catch it, to see it, to feel it. That's what you see. That's what you feel, and the tactics don't change. The things that they do when they get bothered and just they all do it. Those operated, they all do it. They don't change. That's what I said, peep. See what you see. Pay attention to the faces that you see. The same ones that you see. Pay attention to what you see. Once you stop looking at things from the flesh and you see spirits and you see things from a spiritual, you're gonna see something. You're gonna see it different. So peep when that happens, cause it does. And try to give no reaction. I know it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's your flesh, right? Your flesh wants to get that reaction, but just calm down. We human, right? You make mistakes too, but you learn from these mistakes. But you once you learn, you be like, okay, they want a reaction. They want something so they could get a little piece of that energy. So try to give no reaction because energy vampires thrive on getting reactions from people. You got people like that, they thrive to get a reaction. Just like when you see how the script is. You got maybe you probably live with somebody or you're around people and they say the same thing throughout the day. And you know it could be a little irritating, but they say it throughout the day. It's like the scripts is like You already see through the scripts. They say the same thing each and every day or throughout the day. Or they bring up the same question to you throughout the day, but it's the same thing. Or you see certain people, and then throughout that day or the next day, it's the same thing and the same combo that they had, and it's being brought to like just be. That's how you spot the energy vampire. That's how you spot these niggas, man. That's how you spot it. Just watch, observe, just watch.